Buying a whole chicken is one of my favorite ways to save money in the kitchen, and once you get comfortable breaking it down, it's much easier than it looks. I'm definitely not a butcher and I haven't had any formal training, but over time I found a method that works well for me, and that method is called winging it. It's not complicated, you guys. It's not that serious. I just wing it and it works. The key is not to force the knife through the bones. Instead, look for the natural joints and let the chicken guide you. I like to start by removing the legs. Then, depending on how I want to cook them, I either leave as is or I separate them. I separate the thighs from the drumsticks. In this case, I wanted to cook the whole leg, so I kept them intact. Then I move on to the breast. Again, let the chicken guide you. Avoid the bones. I left a little bit of breast meat on the carcass because I wanted to use the carcass for bone soup, so I need a little meat on there. You can use the carcass for stock as well. Nothing goes to waste. One chicken can become several different meals. Then I move on to the wings and then the rest of the carcass, and we're done. It might feel intimidating the first time, but the more often you do it, the more confident you become. It's one of those kitchen skills that's worth learning because it saves money, reduces waste, and gives you so much more flexibility when cooking. Buying a whole chicken has saved me so much money over the years. Butchering a chicken is not that complicated. It gives you chicken pieces for multiple meals and a carcass for homemade chicken stock. So I have a big family, so buying pre-cut chicken pieces is not an option for me. It's just too expensive. So now I have these 2 chickens that gave me 4 chicken breasts, 4 legs, 4 wings, and a bunch of soup bones. Now I can do whatever I want in the kitchen without spending an arm and a leg. Now I bag my chicken separately according to their parts and purpose. The breasts in their own bag for meals like chicken pasta, chicken balls, kebabs, chicken wraps. The carcass for homemade chicken stock or bone soup, and then I'm using the legs and wings for a roasted chicken recipe to go with my jollof rice I'm making for dinner tonight. If I bought pre-cut pieces, I would have paid much more than I did buying whole chickens. So yeah, 2 whole chickens, countless meals. Okay, see you next time. Bye.